Right, Jadis and Lenman, Formula 2 is back underway. Let me get myself into commentary booth. F2, very well. Let's have a look at who's out on track. As Waz saying, don't go flat out through turn 9, 10. Don't think you can. We've seen an F2 car running wide there through sector 1. Here goes someone going into this corner now. Is he going to be able to go flat out? No, it's a nice lift into here. Flick the car through, flick the car out. It's alright through there. We've got a Mercedes junior driver here. I'm not sure about all the junior drivers, who's junior for what at the moment. There is no team championship in Ultimate Formula 2 this season, but there is academies. As it's not really a team, so Formula 2 will work in the sense of there's a team, and then there's a driver, and that driver is the team. So a driver will run his own team, and the academy sponsor the driver. It's not a team. So you can have 6 BMW cars out on the track. It won't mean that BMW have 6 teams in the fight for a championship, really. Yeah. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Formula 2 in Formula Ultimate. Everyone seems to be here on the track, as people are starting to run through turn 4. It's a nice gaggle of cars going into turn 4. These are the rookies, the young'uns. Oh, I'm muted in Discord. These are young'uns in Formula Ultimate. They are looking to try and make their claim, make their way into the pinnacle of Formula Ultimate. If you haven't heard the news already, there is breaking news that Kanye Mellon is moving to Spectron for Bahrain. Anyway, ignore the broken leaderboard. This is the current times at the moment. 28.6, so we could see possible 27s in qualifying. Depends on if someone's able to get the car working in a decent operating window. I'm on my own today here in F2. Hopefully we can get some more commentators, so I won't be on my own in Formula 2. Formula 2, not every race will be streamed. This race, Silverstone, and let me work out the calendar, because we've also got to kind of juggle with VCL at the moment. But at the moment, calendar. So, Albert Park, Hockenheim, Silverstone, and Las Vegas will be streamed. Bahrain and Monza will not, which some could argue is a bit poor. As Astros, no, going backwards, it's Branser. Just making sure people are aware of this. Going backwards is banned in Formula Ultimate. Anyway, so top of the timing sheet is Transpit Eterni Packs. Way Formula 2 will work is 15-minute practice all the time. It's the only practice we're actually going to stream. Not 15-minute practice, sorry, it will be an open practice, so Formula 1 Formula 2 will practice together. And then there will be 10-minute qualifying, reverse top 10 for the sprint, and then feature race will be normal grid. Feature race will be 5 laps. No, sprint will be 5 laps, feature race will be 15 laps regardless. Other than Qatar, which we're not going to, so it doesn't matter. There should be, I should have put it somewhere. F2 chat. Where did I put it? Is it in announcements? I've got everything everywhere. League news. I've got it somewhere. It doesn't matter. Someone might remind me at some point. As Red Archer sees himself spinning out of there. It's going to have to be yellow flag in sector 2. No, yellow flag sector 1, sorry. Has he gotten his car going? Has he managed to get the car going? He is getting the car going now. He is going then. Got green flag underway again. He's gone again. ATAF leading the way. 132.0. Is he improving? Not at the moment. Everyone's just going to try and get into the groove of these cars, trying to get a feel for them. I've not been looking at who's going to be quick round here because I want to keep it somewhat of a surprise for everyone watching Formula Ultimate. By the way, if anyone is actually watching, apologies for the thumbnail. It is wrong. We will get an F2 thumbnail within due course. Still also trying to think of a name for this kind of. Should it be FULF2 or FUL2? But then obviously that limits us to... Anyway, I'm just waffling now. Got 3 minutes left of practice. Want to see if this leaderboard will start working. As time currently is 9:15, so we are a little bit delayed, a little bit behind. Australia, quite a nice track this. Well, looks like a nice track. According to the Formula 1 drivers, it's not the best track to actually drive, because there are quite a few bumps. We're going to have a look at the turn 8-9 complex. Quite quick through there actually for Astros. He's purple through that middle sector, very quick through the middle sector. We could see a fight for the front as FC... Oh! Atif goes second. FCFRKY on a decent lap as well. There you go, that's rather close for everyone, as there is another yellow flag in sector 1. The green flag is back underway. So we've actually got track. We've actually got the winner of Formula Ultimate Formula 1 with us today as well. I'm going to go say hello to him as Leon, owner of Zanlioj Academy and team. Currently in out on the track now. Here's Forrest, the owner of no, the race winner this weekend here in Australia. People seem to think that FU2 is... Oh, we've got a spin out in sector 2. Don't know who that is. That's Red Archer again. Just having another spin. As we are track side now. Some cars rushing through with 1 minute left to go. Very quick, these cars. Well, not quick. I'm just waffling because I'm bored and I've got no one really to commentate with. So yeah. Forrest saying W lap. 128.2 for the driver. Eternity packs. I'm gonna have to learn how to pronounce all these names. Let's have a look at what is popping in the not much happening at the moment. Everyone's just kind of settling in. There is a nice little train going on here, which Atif leads. He is currently in second. This is the timing board. I've just realised I've not actually been showing you lot at the moment. It's looking quite dispersed out the top, other than second and third are within a tenth, and everyone's really struggling with these cars. Red Archer does set a green lap at the moment. He is through the finals. We're getting into the high speed section, with Leon also going to try and get used to these cars. We can remove the remove that yellow flag, flicks the car through. Lovely stuff there. Green through the middle, so this is it then. We're going to have to reset the game due to me fixing the time tower. We're going to have a look at Red Archer's lap at the moment. He's coming through the penultimate corner. Runs completely wide, and that's his lap over. Possibly Leon is the only one who can set a decent lap time. Leon for Zalioj Academy goes straight on. So we'll be back in a minute for... what do you call it? We'll be back in a minute for the qualifying. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are nearly underway for qualifying. Decent qualifying we should have in store for us then here in Formula Ultimate. We've got 40 seconds before we get underway. bear with. Alright, back closer. So Leon leads the way here in Formula 2. Through turn 2. Zan Lioj, he's part of the Zan Lioj Academy and owner of Zan Lioj, reigning world champions in Formula 1, have, I believe, lost the lead of the championship in the constructors. Let's just check the last full warning cover. Yep. So, last full warning. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers. It's, yeah, the timer system's a little broken. Did I forget to publish it, perhaps? We'll have to give it, bear with, guys. Right, we are back for 2 minutes. See if it works now. After this, so Gavin, top of the timing sheet at the moment. So Zan, Leon. Not quick through, he's invalidated that lap. Entropix is quickest through the first, Leon is through the middle, so it's very, very close. But Leon, oh, over the curb goes Eternipax. What's Forest finished? So, top of the timing sheets. FC FR key, 129.2 at the moment. Let's stop this music now. There is no need for it at this very moment in time. So, just a reminder as of how F2 will work. 10-minute qualifying for qualifying. The race will be 5-lap sprint and then a 15-lap feature. The sprint race will be reversed, and both races will go off the qualifying grid. And also same corner cutting rules as Formula 1. So, Atif going purple through the first sector. Is it going to be a repeat in the middle sector? Eternipax going not very quick through that first sector at the moment. Purple through the middle though. Leon needs to try and get a decent middle sector done as well. Sorry, decent final sector to try and challenge at the top. Quick through there, flicks the car in. And is he going to try and flip the car through these final corners? So, top of the timing sheets, Leon not top, he invalidated that middle sector. Eternipax does not go quickest, invalidated as well, still wouldn't have been quickest anyway. Waiting for others to kind of set a lap, dying down a little bit. happening. Attorney Packs, purple through the first sector there. So the first blow goes to the blue F2 driver, who is Meh. Is that the owner of... Don't know who Meh is. We'll figure out eventually when they message. Probably. Attorney Packs, not purple through that middle sector. The middle sector slowing him down a little bit more. FCFR key, KY. Could be the first driver on pole position here in Formula 2, as Red Archer is struggling. Attorney Packs runs off the track. I think he's going to try and... He's going back into the pit lane for some reason. I don't think he knows what he's doing himself, to be honest. Right then, final laps of qualifying start now then. No, not final laps. Unlike Formula 1, you don't have to come into the pit lane, so you just end up doing loads of laps out here. Leon purple through that middle sector all of a sudden. So it's the final sector that Leon is off through the first sector. 2 minutes left. As Leon bails on that lap. Oh, did I? He clicked space. I was wondering what happened to him there. Anyway, someone moves the rear end out there. So Leon was on a decent, not very decent lap. 10 seconds off in the first sector. Yeah, it's still kind of plateauing out now. 1:28.1 is the quickest time. I was expecting to see Attorney Packs out there setting some decent lap times, considering he was top of the first time as someone has beached themselves. Classic. 1 minute left of qualifying, so realistically Vortex ain't going to be able to get another lap in. So if we look on my screen, we can see Vortex going through the turn 6-7 chicane now. Or turn 8-9, I don't actually know what. The high-speed chicane, he's not going to be able to set. Anyone behind him, I don't think is going to be able to set a lap time. So, yeah. Failure to set lap time, we'll see them starting from back of the grid regardless, in both races. Because, you know. 41 seconds left of qualifying. As well, they've been able to set a lap anyway. So everyone has started their lap. No one's going to be able to get on a new lap, so this is it for qualifying. Nice and spread out a little bit. It's like watching an F1 manager game. Attorney Packs also starts a lap time, so Leon, is he going to be able to set a very good lap through the first sector? He's actually looking quite decent. It's looking Leon quick through the first sector. Atif also quick through the first sector as well. It's starting to heat up here in Formula 2 qualifying. Attorney Packs might be able to set a decent lap as well. It's looking quite quick for him as well. Tony Pack's also up there as well. So Atif going to be the first driver to cross the line who is setting a decent lap time. Flicks the car through this through the right-hander. It's then a left-hander penultimate corner. It's going to be valid. Runs a little bit wide. It's not going to be. Not going to be happy with that. Flat through the final corner. Watch the rear end on exit. Is it going to be enough for provisional pole position here in Formula 2? Across the line. It's not. He invalidated that final sector, and it wasn't going to be a pole position in Formula 2 anyway. He would have just improved on that time. Across the line goes Leon. He goes second place. 1:28.1. Very, very close there. And it's Tony Packs. Can he try and set a quick time here in Formula 2? Currently P5. Is he going to be able to go up to first place? Across the line he's going to go. It's a long run down to the line, in fact. Across the line it's going to be third. And a 1:28.3. So very close there, as we've got Simon Spud and Adjan on the lap. Where's Simon Spud going to be able to go in this blue car? He's pulled out of that lap time. Here comes Adjan, the owner of Hugh Performance. This is where all the owners end up driving, because they're not quick enough for actual Formula 1. Adjan, very quick Hugh Performance owner and Hugh Performance Academy owner. I don't know if he's actually got any Academy drivers, and he runs wide. That's his lap time done for, ladies. Very decent lap time there from everyone. Everyone's done quite well. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in a few minutes' time with the first feature race, first sprint race of Formula 2. Ta-da! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for Formula 2. And what a race we have in store for us then. Reverse top 10 other than those who did not set a lap time. So the grid is as followed. Red Archer on pole position then, with Gavin Red Archer in first, with Gavin Plays just behind him in second. Atif in third, Eternapix in fourth, Leon in fifth, FCFRKY in sixth. El Italio, Adrian and Simon Spud, as they didn't set a lap time, they could fight for whatever position from 7th downwards. That's kind of how this is going to work. Okay, I'll call him Kai. You can do the full lap now, by the way. You might as well go Waz. I'll call you Waz, actually. Let me check to see if our lap thing's working. It's not working. No going through the pit lane, because, yeah. Why is it not working? Bear with me, because our timing system's not working at the moment. It doesn't like the F2 cars for some reason. I might have to install a basic one, which wouldn't be very good. Unless it's just not working for me. No. Timing tower is a little broken. F2 cars, a bit different to our F1 cars. Just gonna have to go basic standing script by the looks of things for Formula 2. Bear with me, guys. Terribly sorry for this. I have been muted this whole time. We are back going for Formula Ultimate Formula 2. Okay, 2-lap sprint and 5-lap feature as per request of everyone. Hang on, I've got all GUIs hidden. Alright, normal grid, just gonna do a 10-lap feature. Bear with, this is first Formula 2 race. Just trying to get to grips with everything. Right, I'll just wait for everyone to show up then. Settings. 10-lap race. Race mode. There we go, 10 laps. Is everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, go form. So we get a tyre system. We get the pit system working. No, the timing system working. Anyway, leading the way is Simon Spud. Let's get this music off. Simon Spud absolutely flying on this formation lap. Meanwhile, Red Archer just behind, struggling a little bit with the car. Been struggling with the car all practice along. They're all running through that middle sector of the track now. It's going to be rather fun. Anyway, we are going to get underway just as whilst we wait for people. There's already Waz off. Waz's controller has died in the middle sector. Gonna wait. This is really cool. So 10 corner cuts, 5 second. 15 corner cuts, 10 second, and 20 second is a 15 second. 30 corner cuts is a disqualification. Is Waz hurry up. Waz, you got 60 seconds or you're done, I'm afraid, because we need to get this race underway. There we go. Is he going again? He's going again. Okay, hurry up. We're waiting for Waz. Hang on, he's got a problem. Right, Waz, unfortunately, if you don't get going within 20. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Eyes to the lights then. Race is going to get underway. Long hold and we go. Lights out and away we go. Here in Australia then. Leon gets a decent start then from everyone else. Down into one. No, sorry, that's not Leon who gets a decent start. Who is that who gets a... Astros gets a very good start then out of turn 1. So Eternox gets away. Astros leading by an absolute landslide. Meanwhile, the two Zan Leosh Academy drivers go in 2nd place and 3rd place respectively. With who's that? Mayor has Agent has had a bit of a poor start, as well as Atif. Meanwhile, there's a lot happening further back as Altio has a bit of a misstep in the way he's driven. I don't like race starts, especially when I don't know who's driving or what's happening at the moment. Zan Simo seems to Simon Spud seems to have looks to be getting into the P3. Fighting against Vortex though. Gavin plays. They're still going to try and go side by side. Well, I say he's still going to try. I'm just waffling at this point, to be honest. I can't move that. Spectate UI. Brilliant. Yeah, so after lap 1 then, we've had 2 drivers run wide already. Try and keep it underneath 10 cc's. Realistically, you can CC once every lap. Eton leads from Leon and Gavin. Simon Spud did not. Simon Spud, I'll sort out your laps. There we go. So it's Eton who leads the way. Meanwhile, Agent versus who's this? Agent versus El Italio. Side, but getting real close into turn 6. Flicks the car through. Very, very nice through there for both of them. Gets on the gravel just a little bit. Meanwhile, Astros leads the way. And well, there is no rule realistically about a Formula 2 driver getting promoted this early from Formula 2 into Formula 1. And teams like Mercedes still looking for a second driver, as long with Q Performance looking for that second driver, as as one of their drivers have just lost, has just broken their wrist apparently. But then Astros leads the way then by quite the margin of 1.9 seconds. And Simon Spud, Vortex, Red Archer, Atif, Eliatalio and Agin is your order at the moment. Well, it's all starting to spread out just a little bit. Car is on track. We need to get rid of that car ASAP. So bear with me on that. FX the one just shows up. It's a bit late. Shoot, everything's happening now. Let's get there before they do. Car's been removed. Green flag racing once again. Starting to spread out a little bit now. Astros leads by 1.9 seconds. You can see behind quite a few drivers just keeping it on the track. It's the Zanlioj Academy 2-3, I believe. Yeah, the F2 car just flicking the car through. Nice and comfortable. Nice comfortable lead for him there. Leon wants to try and close up the gap if he can, but he hasn't. He's actually, gap's grown a little bit more. And Simon Spud is in P3, so the two dark blue cars there. Red Archer's dropped a little bit far back from Vortex, still in P5, decent result here at the moment. Atif is across the line, Italio and Agent. Agent's actually quite closing up through here, so the fight for 7th, 8th and 9th is starting to heat up just a little bit. It's 20 seconds off the lead of the race, but it can all change with 6 laps left. Vortex had a spin, so now there's a four-way fight for that P6 spot. Well, P5 spot actually, as Red Archer moves up into P4. Can he try and catch up to Itern? As Itern's had a spin as well. So it's a Zanlioj 1-2. Just wow, Zanlioj Academy and Zanlioj seem to have quite a common theme of first season round ones. Round one in the first season seems to just get round and 1-2s here and there. Yeah, so I think this is going to turn into a fight for the lead here as Leon runs wide. That's not what he really wanted to do through there. Avoids that wall just narrowly, and that's going to allow Simon Spud to really catch up here. The gap could be, it looks like it's going to be within 1.5 seconds. 9/10 of a second that gap then, as Eternity Pax is going to want to try and catch up, but with 5 laps remaining, not going to be able to do that too quickly or too easily. As Eternity Pax through turn 1 now, keeping it nice and clinical. Should take a look at Leon flicks the car through here very quick indeed through this first sector. These cars not as quick as Formula 1 obviously, but still they are quite quick, and I think it might be quicker in terms of acceleration. I'm not too sure. They do look quicker than Formula 1 cars though from here, because they do require a little bit more skill than the Formula 1 cars. Formula 1 cars, it's more about driving quick. These, it's more about driving consistent, as the minute you lose concentration, you're spinning these cars around. Through this section then, not flat. You can hear the car backfiring as it goes through this section. Meanwhile, further back, there is quite the fight for some of these places in the back end of the race, as Meh is dead last. And El Italio is fighting for this part. Kind of died down now this race, as Leon has made quite the headway now on his teammate Simon Spud. He's found 2 seconds that lap. Simon Spud is actually losing out to Eternity Pax. Maybe he could try and close the gap, get into P2. As Red Archer is losing out to Atif, he could lose out to that P4 spot for the Cooper's Motorsport Academy, which feeds Mercedes. I don't understand how many of these academies work in terms of who they feed. You can kind of work it out. BMW Academy, I don't know who drives for all the academies. I only know that Red Archer drives for the Cooper's Motorsport Academy because, well, it's my academy. Decent race from him here. 18 seconds off the lead. Could possibly get promoted. I believe... I know the two Leon boys, Tuzan Leon boys up front. Eternity Pax, I don't know who he feeds. I don't know which academy he's part of. But if I was the academy that he's part of, if I owned his academy, then, you know, he'd be in Formula 1. Meanwhile, Roblox is having a bit of an issue, a bit of a nightmare at the moment. Red Archer flicking through here with Atif right behind. It's going to get really close to, I think, close to an overtake. Leon's had enough. Leon has had enough going off the track here. Turnipax going into turn 1 then in second place. It's not really what Leon would have wanted. Meanwhile, Red Archer trying to stay ahead of Atif. Atif's dropped a little bit further back due to the dirty air, which isn't actually a thing, but kind of in the league you do get a bit dirty air in terms of you get held up, you start noticing people close to you, as Agin has decided to drop out of this race, which is a bit sad. Yeah, fight for P4 going strong. He's managed to pull a little bit more of a gap now. Meanwhile, fight for the lead has simmered out now. This race kind of plateaued a little bit again, just as it did in Season 1 of Formula 1. People trying to get used to the cars and they all just end up making mistakes, but I feel like this championship could get quite close. I'm lying, it's not. I've seen Formula 2, I've done Formula 2 leagues multiple in the past. Feeding into Formula 1, these just end up, first season just ends up a bit boring. And someone ends up winning by loads of points and it just doesn't really end up a competition. But yeah, Simon Spud leads the way by, let's find out the gap. Feels like 4 seconds, there you go. Leon just behind Eternipax. Meanwhile, this is the fight that could actually flourish into something. 9 laps we've had, so we've got 2 laps left on the penultimate lap of this race. It's very close between that top pack of the field. Simon Spud, quickest lap. Eternipax can't actually get anywhere near that fastest lap time for some reason. Seems to have just plateaued off. 1:27.2. Don't remember seeing that in qualifying, as Eternipax does go quickest through the first sector personal best. As Red Archer does run wide, this could lead to a 4th place battle, which it will do. Running into the quick right-hander, and then another quick right-hander of turn 6. This corner opens up real wide, and the FI have moved the gravel closer to the track to try and warn some drivers off of that curb, but they still take that curb, still manage to get themselves onto the gravel. Down the back straight then, is Atif going to be able to go for a left right-hander, there you go. I'm stuttering a little bit now, I'm a bit tired. Want to go to bed, but I can't. Flicks the car through, and Atif can't close up. Anyway, we start the final lap of the race with Simon Spud. Eternipax and Leon, they are running quite close to each other. They have dominated this race actually. If one of them didn't make it, if they didn't make a mistake, then could have a decent fight for the lead. Red Archer managing to keep ahead of Atif. He's starting to get used to these cars again, getting used to road racing. Former Formula 1 driver for Cooper's Motorsport back in a league which shall not be named, because, no, naming that league is shit. He has got a 5-second penalty along with Vortex, along with Simon Spud. So Simon Spud could lose this lead actually with a 5-second penalty. Atif close to a 5-second pen, and Leon close to a 5-second pen, so they need to watch out. But at the moment, Red Archer and El Italio, sorry, not Simon Spud, No, yeah. Simon Spud and El Italio have got a 5-second penalty, along with Red Archer. I think he's only just got that 5-second penalty, which is a bit dire. Anyway, he needs to try and close this gap, build this gap, sorry, Simon Spud does, or else Eternipax will have this race win. As they run into this final part of the lap. Simon Spud round a penultimate corner. He's going to win on track for the first four. Wow, what a voice crack. He rounds the final corner. He wins on track in the F2 sprint race. FUL2 sprint race. But it's going to be Eternipax who will win. He will win the race. And he actually drops down to third, does Simon Spud. Simonard. I don't actually know how to pronounce his name. But yeah. Loses that race win, which is a bit sad for him. Could have been the first Formula Ultimate F2 winner. Red Archer does lose out that P4. How many positions does he lose? He drops down to dead last at the moment, unless someone else has got a corner cut. Let's take a picture before people decide to leave, if I can. There we go. So, El Italio Leon has got a 5-second penalty now, so it does affect his finishing time. So he's going to finish third. Or did he get that on the in-lap? I said 10 cc's a 5-second. All the cars are exactly the same. Anyway, winners, top 3 part Ferme. Brazilian. Right, Park Ferme's just here at the start of the pit lane, sir. I mean, I did announce in VC, but alright. Bear with me whilst I get the drone ready. Where are you, Virgil? There you are. So then, that's Formula 2 done here in Australia. First winner, Eternipax. It will be done a little bit later. But yeah, Eternipax, Simon Spud and Leon with Atif, I believe. Yep, Atif. Gavin and then Red Archer. And I believe El Italio did get a penalty. We'll check that because I have got it saved. Anyway, if you guys want to do an interview, then I can give you an interview, or we can just go straight to podium. It's all up to you guys. Alright, only top 3 interviews. Okay, we'll just go straight to podium. So, ladies and gentlemen, P3, completely forgot already, thankfully I've just got it saved as a picture. P3, ladies and gentlemen, the owner of the Zanios Academy, Leon, where are you? Geese just left, right, I know he hasn't. There he is, owner of the Zanios Academy, Leon. Leon? Ah. Podium, cuz. Look, I'm not taking... Leon for Zaniosh Academy P3. Oh! There you go. And in second place for the Zaniosh Academy, Zan Simo. If you can go onto your there you go. And in first place with first win in Formula Ultimate F2, Astros. Ladies and gentlemen, well, I need to find the national anthem. A, B, B, Brazil. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, national anthem of Brazil. And ladies and gentlemen, time for the minute that everyone loves. Music. Champagne. Thank you very much for watching Formula 2 in FUL2 here in Formula Ultimate. Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll be back in 3 weeks for the German Grand Prix in Hockenheim. Bahrain will not be broadcasted, but that will be in 2 rounds' time if you want to watch along. Thank you guys so much for watching. Adios.